searching for now, but I have only reason. Keep you closer tonight, but when the sun goes down.
All right, all right, all right. We are at the Reef, Oceanside, Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, where our Land Sharks of Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, take on the Sharks
of Ponte Vedra.
Ponte Vedra. We won't say that word again. Ponte Vedra, Florida, just outside Jacksonville. They made the trip up here earlier in the week. They played Wando Thursday to a tight game up until the fourth quarter from what we hear. A well-seasoned team here. They're coming into their they played 11 games, so they're on their 12th game of their season already, as we are 2-3 coming into our 6th game of the season. So it's going to be a fun battle of the Sharks. Be interesting to see if Land Sharks are better than Sea Sharks and how that whole thing plays out. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it'll be another great game. You know, another great competition for the Land Sharks as we're kind of in this murderous row, and another great competitor. You know, I would think it'll come down, you know, once again to face-offs, possessions, and you know, us just playing our game. But you know, our boys, they're used to playing good competition. They're used to competing, and this is just another you know, another competition for them in the season.
Yeah, I agree. I think coaches talked to them a little bit before the game. They got the team ready. They're psyched for the game. They're ready to play. Watching the team warm up, I think the team feels the same. I love the uniform combinations. We got blue, black, blue. Love the blue helmets always in the sunlight. Get a little reflection. I like the call not to wear the black because it is a little bit warm out here today. Say, well, we're pushing maybe 80 degrees, although the breeze is up a little bit.
No bugs.
No bugs.
I got 72.
Oh.
Feels like 80 probably.
Yeah, and you look at Vedra Highs, you look at their roster, they come in pretty stacked with a lot of commitments. You know, goalie's committed to Salisbury. Number 88 is committed to Jacksonville. Tate Smith, my understanding he's a stud. J.P. Dolan, number 40, is going to the Merchant Marine Academy. And so they have probably at least 5 or 6 kids, you know, committed to very high-end lacrosse. So they will be a great competitor for us today.
Well, we are going to get the teams lined up here at midfield. Let's go through the starting lineups for your Oceanside Land Sharks. Let's start at attack. Fogo, we got Cole the King Bradford. On attack on the wing, we got Liam the Laser Rosenbach. On the other wing, we've got Ian Long on attack. We've also got Titus Gillum. Once we win the face-off and we come off, we'll get a substitution, probably for Liam would be my guess. So Titus the Trigger Gilliam on the other wing. At middies, we've got Finn Wagner. The other middie, messed that up. Sorry about that. Let's jump to defense. Defense, we've got Logan the Lockdown Finley. We've got CJ Sarge Johnson. And we've got Reese the Beast Meredith. And in goal, between the pipes, we got Jeb the Web Plesha.
Yeah, and you know, this team comes in, they played a lot more lacrosse than we have, and so their season's a little bit more advanced than us, but it's good to have Cole back. Cole's going at it, and Cole right off the bat does what he does. King Cole gets it. We're going to get, hopefully, and a little high there, but a good sign to see Cole back in action. So let's see if we can get a ride here and see if we can get this ball back and get our possession back.
All right, we substituted on Logan Finley on it at the LSM long stick position. Looks like we're playing a little passive ride here. We're going to let him dodge. We got a little double team coming. 17 swinging it down the field to the long pole.
Yep.
Little mishandle. All right, I like the forced pass there.
Yeah, and it looks like we're going to be, you know, a little bit aggressive here and try to play the ball here. So Titus Gellum, Trigger's got it, 77. Well, he's got a little alley here. He's going to go to the shot, and it looks like we're going to get the chase there and get the ball.
It was a nice dodge.
So we got the possession. We got it over to Silas, 33. He's going to kick it to 13 Miller. We bobble a little bit, and we got it back. Good hustle by number 21, Finn. And we're going to kind of slow it down here and start working it around, hopefully swing the ball around here and get a good shot.
You know, I was thinking of the keys to the game. I think 2, at least for Oceanside, are going to be ball control, which we're doing a good job of, and ground ball. So that's a great opportunity right there where we didn't catch the pass clean, but we kept our head up. We got right back into it and got that GB.
There we go. Good look. Good shot. We're getting good shots on goal, and it seems like we're just settling down into our offense and trying to get the best shot possible.
And I like the motion. You know, one thing we've seen a lot this year is just stationary dodges. Dodges down the alley, kick it back. Dodges down the alley, kick it back. I really like the motion, off-ball motion, and getting the guys into the crease, getting good shots head on.
So we got Silas Gellum. It looks like number 17 is playing him out there. Carson Stout, he's a senior. So he's back there at X. He's kind of surveying the field. Looks like he's going to dodge, come around the cage here and see what he's got. He's looking for his friend Ian, and I think that's a good look. you know, when you catch that ball, it's got to be one motion. But that was a very good look, and hopefully we can do that again, kind of dodging from behind the cage, looking for that guy up top to get that free shot. You get your defenders kind of sucked down. They're kind of, you know, watching the ball, and you got that guy sitting up there that can just do a step-down shot.
You can really see Ponte Vedra's defense being very active up top. You had number 77 really doing a good job. That's Jack Larkin. Looks like he is a junior. And then also number 88, Tate Smith, that you called out earlier, Joe, a commit to Jacksonville. So they're going to have some steady D. They're going to have some active sticks. I like the ball control, how we're swinging it around.
Yeah, we're playing. This is a good possession for Tyson Gellum around. He's gonna take the shot. Boom!
Boom.
He got the corner, baby. There we go. That's the way we need to start out. That's the way we need to start out. Confidence right there. That was a great possession for the Land Sharks. They did everything the right way. They were getting the chase on balls. We were getting ground balls. Even when we kind of fumbled a couple passes, we retained it, and we just played our game, slowed it down, and got the right shot that we wanted.
And not only the right shot, but he got the right-handed shot, in which he is a lefty. So he's been working on that right hand, and you can see as he coming around the corner, you got to take that right to get a good angle. All right, now we are on defense. We got C.J. Johnson, the Sarge, coming out. Oh, we got a cutter. Good job by Kit. Very quick goal. That was number 28 on Ponte Vedra. Looks like that's Miles Buckley, a commit to Sacred Heart. He is a junior. So nice bounce. That was a good bounce shot. You could see, I didn't see the whole play, but I think we lost him up top.
Yeah.
Where he had a nice cut, got the ball free, and then took about a 12, 13-yarder bounce shot.
You know, on those fast breaks, it's hard for the defense to kind of, you know, find the man. There we go. Ooh, okay. They are going to get the possession there, but a great hustle by Cole, and he's still fighting.
All right, and we're back on D. Number 12 dodging, force him down the alley, kicks it off to number, the jersey numbers are a little late. It looks like 19.
Yeah, those jersey numbers are hard to spot with middle-aged eyes.
19 is Gavin Mesquite. Looks like he's a lefty, going to swing it back up top. Swinging it around, seeing what kind of defense we're playing. Number 11, Sarge CJ coming out to defend, swinging it back down to X. We got Reese, the Beast Meredith, playing some defense. Don't let him get up top, Reese. All right, and we got a substitute, number 77. Oh, look, now he's got a short stick. I'm pretty sure I saw him as a lock. I could be wrong. Maybe I got the wrong number.
Jack Larkin is number 77.
Yep.
Great defense.
All right, yep, force him down the alley. I like it.
Great defense on Logan.
A lockdown Logan, as we like to call him now.
Yeah, he was zeroed in there.
Swinging it back behind X. We've got Reese taking, got coming out, and he got short on short matchup, which is probably what they're looking for. That was a nice fake. That was a nice fake and a good forced shot. It was taking about the 3-yard line, so they had a pretty steep angle in where to shoot that from. All right, swinging it back outside, swinging it back up top. I think that is Caden coming around. No, that is number 5. That is going to be Kip. CJ. Oh, looks like a shot deflected off somebody in front. Trickled to the side. Right back to number, I think that is 19, apologies. I believe that's Gavin again. He's going to go left with his left hand. We've got to swing it around. We've got to rotate. Good rotation, team.
Man.
Yeah,
Yeah, when I watch the film on them, you know, they're a team that knows how to rotate the ball, and they are trying to get that perfect shot. And you know, when you hear that just one more, they seem to do that very, very well.
Yeah, and we had the rotation covered except for that 4th one, which again pretty steep shot, but he went low rate. I think it was 5-hole through Jebs.
All right, King Cole back at it. Man. Okay, we're going to retain it. Looks like we got it. King Cole hits it over to Silas, number 33. Number 13 coming in, Miller, Seaton, Miller time. It looks like we're trying to get kind of set up here. Silas is getting mauled a little bit. So we're going to settle down, get everybody over here.
You ever
Number
seen
30.
this axe chop that the sideline's doing here?
Oh, I have not seen that. Tice Gillum's had a little bit of room there, but he's going to spin it back out. He's going to spin it over here to Liam.
I don't think it's an accident. They got number 88 on Titus. The number 88, Tate Smith. He's the commit to Jacksonville, so I think they've eyed that matchup.
Yeah, he'll have everything kind of his work cut out for him today. Titus going to spin it over to his brother Silas. He's going to spin it back behind the cage to Liam. He's going to spin it back over to Silas. And this is really good. I think we're playing really good possession lacrosse today. You know, sometimes, you know, when the fast break's there, but when it's not, this is the kind of lacrosse we need to play against an opponent like this today.
I agree, the temperature, it does feel a little bit warmer than 72, 73. We got sunshine on the field. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I was just going to say we got a little sunshine on the field, so we've got to make sure we're staying hydrated, make sure we're not tiring out.
Another ground ball. We're going to hustle for it. Good job. Come on, it's got to be ours. Ponte Vedra got the ball. It's good hustle on their part. Number 10.
All right, we're chasing down Liam Rosenbach. Okay, good stop on Liam. Passing it off, and Ponte Vedra is going to set up their offense. They're substituting off number 40 coming on the field. J.P. Dolan going to the Merchant Marine Academy. He's going to dodge. He's going to bully it.
Man. Number 40, J.P. Dolan. Thank you for your service.
You could see as soon as he started going down, he was not dodging. He was going to go right through that defender. He lowered his shoulder, not illegally. It's a clean play.
He's
but
a
when
big
you
kid.
got Miller, when you get that size matchup, or mismatch, I should say, that's the right play to do as you're on offense. So
yeah, he was coming downhill on that shot.
Absolutely.
And he looked like a football fullback coming at you on that one. All right, so we're back at the stripe again. King Cole's at it. And White's going to take a timeout. Well, I think initially this is the game that we want to play against a team like this. I think, you know, the problem is just, you know, you got to play not near perfect lacrosse, but some of the mishandles, some of those kind of things, you just got to keep the ball on your side offensively for a game like this.
Yep, and ball control, as we said a couple of times already, is going to be one of the keys for us. Is to have that good possession. That first possession where we scored, it was a 2.5 minute possession.
Wow.
And we got 2 or 3 shots, but we maintained possession, and then we had a couple of unfortunate turnovers in the last couple and haven't been able to get our shot. So completely agree, Joe. Ball control and keeping possession, and if we do lose it, then we got to hustle. We got to go after the ball and get that GB. Can't be turning the ball over. You can tell Ponte Vedra is very similar to the other teams that we've seen this year, where they like to run it, and if we give them an opportunity, they're going to run it and they're going to take it to the goal. Got to back them up and play solid defense.
Yeah, and they got some shooters. They got some kids and we got some shooters, right? But to give them their props, they got some kids that can sling it. All righty, so back at it. King Cole is at it.
All right, we got number 6, Woodsy, is going to be playing the LSM on the far side there. Woods the Axe. Let's see if he can get a ground ball, or if Cole's going to win
Good
this.
job.
King Cole going to win it out cleanly.
Cole's got it. Cole's got it, alley. We'll see what he's got. Boom!
Nice.
Very
That
nice,
is-
Cole.
We need some of that. King Cole doing it all on offense, getting us the ball, going down. And I tell you what, if he could do that 2 or 3 times, we'll take that in this game.
Absolutely, but I think after seeing that, I got a feeling you're going to get a slide a little bit earlier on Ponte Vedra's coming up on Cole, and then at that point, we just got to know where that slide's coming from, dish it off, and get another good shot. But agree, it all starts with King Cole on the face-off here. Let's see if we can get another one.
Yeah, good teams when you play that. You get them like once on that, and you usually don't get them again. Cole back at it again. And he's got the alley, and it looks like we got a little bit, but Titus is going to pull it back out. It looks like we're going to settle down. He's going to get it over to number 7, Owen, and he's kind of looking around, and we're kind of letting our guys come in here.
We got Woodsy coming across the midfield line, subbing off, and we've got
21,
Finn Wagner. Yep, Finn Wagner coming in.
Finn the finisher.
I like it.
I know, we're giving nicknames out, guys. We're giving nicknames out.
They're earned.
We expect you to earn them. We're going to give them out. So this is kind of reverse capitalism here, guys. We're going to give you, we're going to award you nicknames, but we expect you to earn them. So All right, so we got the ball here. Silas Gillum's up here, number 33. He's got the ball, and they're kind of looking around. He whips it over here to number 13, Miller. And we got, 21 Finn up here, 13, and they're kind of looking to see what the defense is going to give them. Silas is going to come over the top here. He's got a little bit of an alley. Guy gets him from behind. Great defensive play by number 12. He kind of hung that stick. He can't hang that stick.
He did. It was a back check. He's running down. And they're going to want to transition quick to see if anything's open. Good job by Reese forcing them out, backing it up a little bit, and they're going to set up their offense. LSM for Ponte Vedra's coming off. Number 10 is racing on. Number 10, we've got Keegan Bendixson, sophomore midfielder, coming on. All right, we are all set. We've got all our substitutions. Going to be dodging down the alley.
We got to slide hard there. Seems like our defense is being a little soft when they start getting close to that 15-yard mark. We're just kind of watching, and we're not being physical and giving them their hands.
Yeah, he was coming down the alley. He looked like he was going to take a shot, and we still had the defense. He kind of slumped a little bit. The attacker did, and then I think our defense backed off, thinking he wasn't going to take the shot. And we stopped the slide, and he did. Pulled the trigger real quick. Caught probably Jeb a little bit off guard.
All right, King Cole back at the stripe. We got 7 Owen over here, and looks like we started a little too early on that one.
All right, and back on defense we go. Number 1 coming on the field. We got Baylor Vu dodging. All right, again, we back him out real nicely. They've got another number 10, same guy. This is the Merchant Marine Academy kid, if I remember correctly.
Man,
great save
stop
by Jeb.
First ride we've seen from the Sharks here.
I know we've been practicing this quite a bit in practice, because this is one of our areas we've struggled a little bit. So Logan Finley coming up. Got to get rid of the ball. We got Jeb open. So CJ getting the ball there. Spin around.
I saw a midi come on. He was open. We just didn't see him in 22. Can't wait to see 33. So that was Silas. Just couldn't get him the ball.
Looked like the goalie stayed in net, so it was not a 10-man ride, but it's definitely a very high pressure up front in the offensive zone ride that we're going to see from Ponte Vedra. All right, we got number 77 whipping it around, coming around back up top right, top middle. We've got a shorty. Oh, Silas, great job, Silas. Good stick check. Stay on him. That's good hustle. That's good hustle.
I'll tell you what, they throw the ball crisply.
All right, we got Reese. That's Reese. Well, our numbers aren't that easy to see either. We're black on blue, but it's the old eyes, as you said earlier. All right, we're going to stay with Ponte Vedra ball here on the side. That was another shot, and one of the things we're trying to bring you guys, ladies and gentlemen, in the audience is a little bit more statistics.
Yeah. 5-hole.
That was a 5-hole. But that's 10 yards out. You can't give him that shot unguarded.
Yeah.
So we've got a score 5-2. Ponte Vedra over Oceanside. Shots. We've got 8 shots from Ponte Vedra. We got 4 from Oceanside. So it's definitely a possession game.
So back at the stripe, we got number 13, Miller, seating over here. And we got King Cole at the stripe. Cole's going to tussle here a little bit. We got to get in there.
We need the wingers.
Yep.
All right, they're going to push it, see if they've got anything open. That was a nice roll by Reese. Good stick. Good slide there. All right, we're setting back up. We're going to go far left on the against Logan. Swinging it back down to X against Reese. And we've got Logan on defense again. Number 19, swinging it up to number 28. Number 28 is Miles Buckley. Little short pass. All right, we'll take that.
Yeah, let's see if we can kind of get this going
See
quick.
if we can go to quick. Exactly. Right in the middle. We got Miller. Miller was open. We got some substitutions coming off. We got Silas open right there. Good pass. Good look by Logan. We got Silas. All right, there we go.
I think that's what we were trying to do before, Dion, right? You said he was kind of flashing. We didn't see him, so.
Yeah. And they're taxiing off, so we should be able to get a guy across the midfield there.
Well, I would love to like take this down and get this to 5-3 as we go in the second. That would be best case scenario. Titus Gillum, I think that's 88. If y'all could help me out a little bit on Titus. Titus is kind of wrapping it around here, and I think they're just going to maybe play keep away here for a little bit until we get down to about 15 seconds. All right. He's got a little bit. That's a good.
It's a tough pass.
Yeah.
Got a guy on him.
We're still at it. Still a free ball. We got a lot of land sharks around there.
2-1. That is the quarter. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't get a shot on that. As you said, we're bleeding the clock, waiting to 15 go. And that pass right up top was a little high. He was ready to pull the trigger. You could see him in motion, and pass was just a foot or two high. He had to reach and missed it, and battled for the ground ball for 10 seconds.
We're kind of forcing that play from X to look for someone that should be flashing open. If they're not open, just keep moving. Is what I notice. And every time we've tried making that pass, there's been a stick on stick there, which makes it really hard.
All right, so we're looking at a 5-2 score. End of first quarter, Ponte Vedra over our Oceanside Land Sharks.
Clean quarter, no flags.
No flags. For those that may be listening, if you any golf fans out there, you know that the Players' Championship is being played in Ponte Vedra this weekend. It's a perfect weekend for these guys to do some traveling, probably get out of town, away from all the tourists that are coming in to watch some golf. And I looked it up. They're only about 15 minutes, the high school is, from the actual Players' Championship. So Ponte Vedra is a public school, has an enrollment of about 2,000 folks. And lacrosse is a big sport. They've got a really good team here, stacked with just seniors and juniors. Let me look at my notes real quick. It looks like they've got 11 seniors and 13 juniors on the team, along with 8 sophomores, 4 freshmen, and that doesn't even include the JV team. So their JV team, they have 28 freshmen and sophomores. So you can tell that lacrosse is a big growing sport in the Jacksonville area and even all up and down Florida.
And they're number 2 in the state of Florida in Class 2A. The only loss this year is a 10-13 battle to Jupiter. So they are, very, very good program in the state of Florida.
And last year they were state runner-up in their division.
Yeah, I was reading there's some changes in the way they do their division. So I think all the way up until this year there were only 2 divisions, a 1A and a 2A, and these guys were considered 2A. Now they're breaking it up, I think, into 6. So they're a 5A school as of this year, if I understand it correctly, just based on the enrollment and student count.
Ground balls, guys.
Unforced error, we'll take it. All right, we got Logan Finley on the sideline taking the ball out. You can see Ponte Vedra is running off the field trying to get that ride set up. We've got to push it before they can get those defenders back on. We got...
Man.
Oh, we missed it. Wide right.
Just got to keep running. Trust your feet.
Yeah.
Got lucky there.
You don't get many of those at high-level lacrosse.
That's a tough play for CJ too. He did the right thing by trying to block it with his body, but that defender was right on him as soon as the ball hit his body. So it's a one-on-one. There we go. We got a nice clear there.
Come on.
Another unforced error. Seeing some unforced error on passes here.
Timeout.
Yeah, one of the great things about announcing is that it doesn't allow you to yell at your own children. It keeps you restrained. So it's one of the good things about being up here. It restrains your responses.
We save all that till after the game.
I try to be a positive dad. I try to be a positive dad.
Well, let's do a player spotlight if we can. So we've got, I was talking with a few of the boys earlier, and we've got Asher Gilliam. That name may ring a bell because he has 2 brothers that are on the team. And I didn't realize it until after I started to talk with him for a little bit. So Asher is the brother of both Titus and Silas, and the proud son of our own Joe, announcer over here. So Joe, you should probably be doing this yourself, but let me tell you what your son.
Okay, yeah. Tell me something about my son.
Actually, that was a pretty quick timeout. So let's get back to the action, and we'll save the player spotlight on Asher for another time.
All right, let's see if we can get this ball back here.
Oh, they saw something out of that timeout and took advantage of it.
And we didn't see the player, I don't believe. He was all by himself down there on the sideline.
Well, back at the stripe here. It's great to have Cole back. Missed Cole last week. Logan did a great job. Just a team player kind of guy, jumped in there, did a great job, but it's definitely great to have Cole back, King Cole back on the stripe. Cole's tussling.
Yep. It was a good hustle by Caden Crable. Little stick check on the backside. Maybe may have forced that. I like how CJ's pushing it up a little bit. He's going for the goal.
Wow! Oh.
Man.
No.
I like that. So you may, if anybody was watching the first game where they were doing the 10-man ride, I like the shot. The only thing we've got to do a little bit better is back that up, because any shot that goes wide over the end line, whoever's closest to the ball when it goes out of bounds is going to retain possession. So if we have a man in the back towards X, if that ball misses, then we retain possession, but not this time.
If he would have made that, he definitely would have been a great conversation at dinner tonight, for sure.
The one thing that might do going forward is not have them push that 10-man ride, because that was close.
It looked good from here. We didn't have the best angle, and I had a little bias. But anyway, so CJ back up on defense. Great save by Jeb. Maybe Jeb's starting to see. They're going high. I don't know. No, they did bounce one shot in, but they like going high. That is Jeb's second save.
Jeb's walking it up here.
Number 1, Baylor Vu, senior on Ponte Vedra, intercepted that right around midfield, ran it in and scored.
Well, 7-2, 9 minutes and 49 seconds in the second.
All right, so last couple of faceoffs we've seen clamps. Let's see if we can get some of those wingers in here. We got Charlie Wood. Okay, he's going to win it outright.
Cole's got it. He's getting it over there. Good look.
Just wide left. Great angle for that to see that, and that curved a little bit. Oh, and we didn't back up again. He's going to go high. Yep, they like that top right corner.
Yeah, he was winding up there. They're going to retain possession here and work it around. They're going to look for somebody slashing here through the middle and then get it back up to their perimeter, settle into their offense.
All right, Ponte Vedra is going to sub off. Midi coming in, number 8. We got Will Kavanaugh, freshman, seeing a little bit of action. All right, number 5, Kip Inman, sending him down the alley. Lefty, sending it behind X, around, sending it around. Defense coming up. Great job, Reese. We got a swing. Great job. All right, now our defense is active. that Woodsy, I believe? Yep, we got Woodsy up top. Playing some defense, laying the axe down. Good job by Reese, being a little physical out there. Reese the Beast sending him down the alley. Short stick on short stick was that matchup that they're looking for. Got to stay with him. They're going to swing it. You can see that shot coming.
Man. I'll tell you, 40 is a stud. JP Dolan going to the Merchant Marine Academy.
They have some good lacrosse up there. I was up there with CJ this, not this past summer, but the summer prior. We checked out the Merchant Marine Academy, checked out the Coast Guard Academy. They're bitter rivals and both great lacrosse programs. I know a number of kids from the Sweet Lax program that have either headed up there or are heading up there. So there's a lot of connections between the Merchant Marine Academy and the South.
Yeah, I talked to the young man, JP, before the game. Really, really nice young man. Said he hopes to go in the reserves. He played Sweet Lax, Florida, which obviously is just a great club program. So you can tell he's a young man who's got a bright future ahead of him and also desires to serve his country as well. Well, it seems like the game was kind of made a little turn, and momentum kind of is going in their direction, and it would be great to see if we can kind of turn it back. I think if we could get a couple scores, and maybe we could edge up closer to around 5, that would be a great place to end the half.
Yeah, I think the name of the game on our side has just been turnovers. We have, let's take a look at shots. We had 4 shots in the first quarter. We got 1 shot this quarter. Versus Ponte Vedra's got, looks like 13 shots. And of those, 6 of them already in this quarter. That's only 3.5 minutes in. So, again, possession's got to be the key, but we can't be turning the ball over when we've got that possession. It's good rotation. Good job, Reese, getting that stick on those hands. Nice rotation as well. Or maybe that was CJ. I couldn't. Maybe between 1 and 11.
Yeah, it gets you.
1's bigger than 11, though. Just a little bit. Oh my gosh, where is our slide?
Got a little celebration here.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on over here.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
touch the end line.
Yeah.
Only half the team made the sprint. Okay.
You gotta love. You love the celebrations in lacrosse. You know.
If you're a parent, let's comment and see if what the reasoning behind that is. We'd love to hear.
All right, King Cole back on the stripe. Caden out here, number 17, still fighting over it. Man, it is going their way on the stripe today. We're
17, Caden causing that turnover, staying with him. They're going to get it back. Number, I believe that's 11.
Good check.
That's a good save by Logan. He didn't mean to save it, but he's that was a good out. Good look there. We got a fast break running down. Got Silas dishing it off. Great save by their goalie.
They're going to get the ball. A great save by their goalie, committed to Salisbury. And they're going to bring the ball down here. Got the guy down the alley. I think their team is now a little tired after the last celebration. So they're
Unless was that a hat trick for him? That'd be the only guess.
Oh, you're saying that's why they did the
maybe.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like the last couple of games. Our defense definitely starts out slow. We're kind of not playing at full speed. It seems like we're anticipating enough. And right there was another example. That guy cutting, we were just on his hip.
On there, Woodsy. Boy, every time it's clamped and it's a 50-50 ball to face off, I think we are 0-4. Titus playing some defense, kicking it back. All right.
Go, Owen.
Owen's got the wills. Owen's going to take off. Great athlete. Ooh.
Yep, good job. We call it, Owen's nickname is the engine. You can see why right there. Once he gets moving, He's gonna get trucking down the field, get a good touch, kick it back out. Super important possession here. We need some motivation. We need some positive things to happen, but don't rush it.
6 minutes, 32 seconds to go in the second. Titus Gillum has the ball. I think that's 88. I'm not certain.
22 playing
22.
defense on him.
22 is Braden Lehman, committed to Florida Southern. Titus is going to take him back behind the X and kind of come around the cage here and kind of look for a guy and see what he can get. Looks like he's going to body a little bit. Spin it over. Got the shot, got the look. Good defense by them. Good shot. Backed it up. We're going to retain possession. So we got the ball behind the cage. Believe that is Liam. Maybe that's Miller.
Liam.
Liam, yeah. You start going by. Good cut. Good look. Good shot. We're going to retain possession. Good shot by Finn Wagner, senior. Titus has got a little bit of an alley here. Boom.
Oh.
Good shot.
I love the duck into the head, making the goalie think he's going to go low and then go high, top corner. Really nice job. That was Titus, right?
Yep.
Got that on replay.
Well,
it's a nice dodge by Titus there, sticking to his left hand. Let's get a ground ball here.
So I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know if it got deflected in front, but we've got the ball now. CJ giving the ball back to Jeb. Jeb's getting a defender, swinging it back down to Pete, back down to CJ. CJ up the field. Ugh. Sticking with him. Stick with the ball. Stick with the ball.
oh, there we go. Owen's got the ball. Spins it over here to 33, Silas. He's got a pole on him. He's got a little bit of a lane there. That's Finn kind of hanging out around there, the crease. Thought about it. He's going to come around. So we spin it over to Titus. Titus has got it up top. Sevens. He's going to kind of look what he's got. He's going to take it. Got the stop. They're going to got it out quick. We're going to have to get on ball really, really quick here.
So odd man rush. They swing it up to the top. Good job by Reese. Man, I love Reese's feet. Just staying right in front of him. I took that odd man rush and slowed it down just enough for our guys to get back. So we got a number of changes coming into the box as they swings around to the left. Good save by Jeb. And we got a penalty and flag on the field.
I think that's the first flag of the day, isn't it?
It is. Slash.
So we've got a slash on number 21, Finn Wagner. We're going to be man down. I got our two long poles up top. Got our short stick hanging on the crease. Short stick is Owen in the middle, guarding the crease. Oh,
Man.
Lost him.
I like how fast they move the ball. Here they go. What are they doing now here? Was there a push-up challenge after that goal?
Well, it seems like Vedra High, they kind of played, I think, on Thursday nights against Wando, and then maybe had a Friday to kind of enjoy Charleston. So they're not doing the normal Wando, Beckham, Oceanside. So they took, hopefully they had a good day of sightseeing and enjoyed a beautiful city here. So Cole's back at it, kicked it out here. Cole's going to have a little, still working at it. Cole still got it, still working at it.
And Ponte Vedra's looking to get it out quick. Number 12 is going to run it right down through midfield, get a touch. And you can see they're going to be moving it around, a little pick and roll, see if anything's open. Our defense recovered. We got Reese up on number 4. Swinging around to number 10. We got Logan Finley. All right, and Ponte Vedra is setting up their offense again. Swinging around through X. Coming back on other GLE, back up top. He's going to go top. Yep, we can't give him that top side. You got to play.
The slide came, but the slide didn't work.
Yeah,
when you slide, you got to make it count.
It was bad news in the beginning. You could see wanted to go topside. We need to get our feet more upfield so that he can't go topside. We got to force him down that alley because that slide's much easier on that side first of all, and it creates a much tougher angle for the shot. Once he gets topside, and by topside I mean over the top, right midfield into that other area. It's a much better game for the offense.
12-3. 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in the second. Cole is back here, midfield.
Back on defense once again. How about that ball, Logan? Logan taking some anger out on the player. I like it. Show a little spark here, Logan. Logan, a rising sophomore, I believe. Playing really good defense. That's a Ward. Great save by Jeb. I love the activity by Logan there. Let's see if that gives us a little spark. We got number, whoever Logan was taking that out on, complaining to the ref a little bit.
All right.
Or maybe talking. 21. Number 5, Kip Inman, playing some defense, running down. CJ coming over for the slide. There we go. Nice little turnover. Titus dish it off. Got Reese Meredith running it down. Reese has some speed. Got 1:30 left. Let's see. My guess is we're probably going to get a timeout here in a little bit for us to call a play. Maybe burn 30 seconds or so.
Miller comes in. Got about 1:16. Silas Gillum is coming in as well. See if we can get one really good possession here, work it around good, and get the shot that we want. All right, Silas is going to dodge. Start dodging about 45 seconds. He's looking around the crease, looking to see what he's got. Hard ball to handle there.
That is. We got about 30 seconds on the clock, so we got a long pole. Number 22 coming down, dishing it off, taking it behind X. 25 seconds, plenty of time for Ponte Vedra to set it up. There's a 15-yard shot. All right, well, the only thing we can keep doing is keep playing, boys. Keep your heads up. Let's go. 22.5 seconds to halftime. It'll be interesting to hear this halftime conversation.
22 seconds. Cole here is back midfield. Cole's going to get it.
There we go,
He's
Cole.
got an alley here. See what happens. They're going to kind of slide over. He's got a shot. And we're going to retain possession with about 15 seconds to go. Tom's going to get a timeout. When you think about these games, you know, as we start, you know, we're not into region play yet, but this row of this top out of state competition is about to be over. You know, these games definitely, you know, get you ready for, you know, our region play. You know, we're playing against competition where there's, you know, college commits all over the field, and, you know, Oceanside is used to playing, you know, high quality opponents.
It doesn't get any easier. Tuesday we got South Lake Carroll out of Texas. Their schedule on Max Preps is weird. It's like 4 games, same thing as last year, but from a football standpoint, they're a top team in the country football, so they got athletes, I'm sure.
We're very thankful we're not playing them in football, though.
And then we play St. Albans out of D.C., a boys' private school up there, on the 19th. And then we got an Illinois team coming down. I think it's on the 22nd. Yeah, Libertyville out of Illinois. All these teams out of state, you know, they're coming here playing 3 top teams in the state pretty easily, so it makes sense for them to travel if they're from the north. It's good weather, too. So here we go.
All right, we got about 11 seconds. Silas Gillum's coming around. He's got the ball. He's looking. He's going to spin it over to Titus. Good look. See if we can get the shot. Still got about a little bit of time, and the time is going to expire on us before we get a shot. Well, tough half, Mark. Some things, you know, I think at the beginning was going our way, and then, you know, the floodgates kind of opened, and we couldn't stop it.
Yeah, I think we said at the beginning this was going to be a good defensive team from Ponte Vedra. I got that disease. Ponte Vedra.
You know,
jeez, I don't know why.
With a name like that, you know it's a really nice place.
Well, and I'm a golfer too, so I watch the players every year at Ponte Vedra. I should not have that trouble. But I mean, their defense is just stacked. They got a number of commits. They got big, fast kids. We knew it was going to be a concern, so you got to give them the credit. But we've also had a number of unforced turnovers on our own that we're not helping ourselves.
All right, so we'll take a little bit of a break here, a little timeout, and we will be back with you.
And we're back. 13-3. What's the running clock rule?
10 goal, I believe. I don't know if it's 10 or more than 10.
After halftime?
We'll find out. Yes. Starting to kick off the third quarter. We've got King Cole at faceoff. Let's see if we can get a good start, a little good motivation after the halftime pep talk. Oh, that's a tough call. Got a false start by Cole. Possession, Ponte Vedra to start. Come in and get a touch, number 12. Dishing it off to number 32. Number 32 is Garrett Gianchetta. Number 40 dodging up top. Pulling it back out, giving it up to 77. 77 swinging it around. We got Reese battling down at X, giving him a little bit of hammer. And we've got, I believe that is number 17. That's is Caden Crable.
Oh. Sorry.
Oh, nice give and go.
Oh, sorry.
I said that was a great lacrosse play right there on them. You just saw that guy cutting, and he was free right down the alley.
Yeah, we let up on him a little bit. You got to stay with him. Well, if we look at the scoring in the first half, for Oceanside, we got Titus Gilliam, 2 of the 3 goals, and then Cole Bradford had our Fogo goal coming right down the middle. And Finn, I think that was our first one, if I'm not mistaken, maybe the second one. On the Ponte Vedra side, we've got number 1. Number 1 is Baylor Vu, has 5 of their goals. Second in scoring, got a couple of players with 2 goals each. Got a long pole in that face-off, number 13. You know, one of the things we were talking about at halftime, gentlemen, is on those face-off. Cole is king, does a fantastic job, but if he's not winning that straight, and we're battling for it, those wingers, we need a little bit more from the wingers coming in. A little bit more aggressiveness, assertiveness on those ground balls.
Yeah, they got to come in thinking it's going to be a ground ball. I need to get it. All mentality kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's easy to think that Cole's just going to win the face-off clean. Done it a number of times, but all right, we're going to see that's a perfect example of how you're playing up top, making sure that he's forcing him down the alley, but they also got to come around. All right, that's a good force.
Well, these games like this, when the score is a little bit out of reach, this allows you to work on every facet of the game, you know, before we start getting into region play.
Oh, tough bounce. It's a tough read for Jeb.
It was.
So 15-3 with 10 minutes and 19 seconds in the third.
I think they took offense to my shark versus land shark comment at the beginning.
Okay.
They're giving it to us right now.
Well,
there we go.
Cole's got it. He's going to swing around here.
There's another example, though. The wings were kind of just standing there like, what's going to happen?
Exactly. 1-on-3. We're just letting him do. You can go across.
Oh, good timeout.
Yeah, that is a perfect example. Cole won that face-off cleanly, and then the wingers are, I think they're expecting him to just run down and shoot and score, but Ponte Vedra put on some good defense, even double-teaming, eventually triple-teaming Cole. Got to give him some help.
Yeah, you know, this is, you know, as we've watched, you know.
Here you go, guys. Let's show the family.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Go ahead and talk.
Can you?
We'll let you be.
You're panning up.
Whoa!
That's a better look, probably.
That's funny.
Can you make any adjustments where I look really in shape? I don't know.
Well, you know, any female will tell you got to have an angle of the top down, and we're a little.
I don't know if the camera.
Looking up.
They say the camera adds what, 10 pounds? Is that what it says?
Not this camera.
Not.
This one's 15.
This is all. I thought you was going to say it's a gracious camera. This is a gracious, merciful camera. You know, Oceanside it's kind of hard to see what the identity of this team is yet. I mean, every game is almost like a its own little subculture. And this team, you know, it's kind of hard to see what it's going to be. You know, we're starting to get, you know, almost mid-season here, I guess you would say, and there's still just different aspects of the game that, you know, are still a work in progress for them.
So during that timeout, Ponte Vedra did substitute their goalie. So now in goal, number 27, Jace Murchison. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Freshman, getting some early action. I'd like to see some freshmen on the varsity team getting some action. Another unforced turnover.
Tough pass, put it behind them.
And they're looking to go quick. Turning it around, number 17, swinging it over. All right, and we're up on defense. We got Titus up top. Got to make sure we're talking here. So substitute number 32, 33, I think it's 32 coming down the middle. Yep, okay, we caught up to him. Good hustle by Owen. All right, Logan Finley coming out to play some D. You can see how he's playing, forcing him down the alley. That's good positioning by Logan there. Oh, we got to get out. Yep. Get up top side there. Same thing by Titus. Good job there, forcing him down the alley. Watch the screen and roll, double team.
Move.
A little move and pick there. Is that what we had?
I did not see the call. I didn't see anything that alerted me, but
seemed like he was pretty stationary.
Some sort of procedural.
All
Keep
right.
running.
Titus is kind of getting mauled here a little bit.
He's got no glove on.
That should be a whistle.
I don't know if something was stinging him or what.
He got one to the wrist, maybe.
Yeah.
Did they call timeout, or how did we keep possession there? No?
Referee timeout for equipment, and they're allowing us to keep possession there.
Yeah, I think that we could have maybe got that whistle a little quicker.
Yeah, once that piece of equipment comes off, from a safety issue, that whistle should blow. All right, we got CJ running it down, taking it down the alley, going to swing it back outside. Sees a little bit of an opening, got some closure from their defense. Looping it around to the left hand. Nice dish.
Good look. Good look.
It's a good check by their D right there on that crease.
All right, let's set it up. Let's see if we can get one here. You know, at this point, it's really not about the scoreboard. It's about what we can do mentally, what we can do on the fundamental side. We just got to be swinging the ball around, playing as if the score was 5-5.
Yeah, all the different things of, you know, clearing the ball, you know, settled possessions, you know, ground balls. This is one of those games, you know, you played high school ball, whether it's getting loose balls or whatever. This is the time where the hustle needs to come out, where, you know, you're not gonna quit. So all those aspects of the game, you got to be improving. This is like one of those, you know, Sunday games, you know, you're playing club lacrosse and it's the last game and you're getting beat and it's hot, but you're still working on the game. That's a great look.
That's safe.
Number 55, Ian Long. Liam's got the ball back there. Liam the laser, he's coming around. He's got a pretty big kid on him there.
Flag down.
Hit to the head. Can be 1 minute, at least 1 minute full time. Got cross check. 2 minutes, 2 minute full time. And Liam is down on the ground. Hopefully he's okay. Take a cross check to the head. That's going to make you a little woozy. Hopefully he's all right and able to walk off. Looks like he's going to stay out there. So we have to assume he's good.
Hard-nosed senior says, I'm not coming off. We're man up. Let's make this happen.
Yeah, as a senior, you only got a few more of these, so you want to make them count.
First time seeing our man up offense.
This is a good opportunity. We got 2 full minutes of man up, so regardless of how many goals we're we're going to score here. We will remain man up for the
There it
next
is.
2 minutes.
Boom.
And that's
Good
a great
shot.
shot.
Silas, sniper, 33.
Stung that top right corner. It's a good shot. Ball was moving a little faster there. I like to see that too. Can't call a game if you can't see. Mark, you all right?
Well, good. That was a great offensive play for us. We're back at it. Cole is there. Number 2, Liam is out here on the wing.
Did I kick it?
Looks like we're back. We're in a running clock.
16-5. And this clock is counting down to the 4th quarter. Cole's back here. King Cole, good face off for Cole, clean. Looks like he's gonna sling it. We gotta hurry if we're gonna get a shot off here. We got about 15 seconds. Gonna kick it over here to Liam. Got about 9 seconds, 8 seconds. We gotta go. Just take a shot at this point. Boom.
There you go.
Good job. Silas Gillum, number 33. It's his second on the day.
Well, do we have time for a player spotlight now?
You can finish your player spotlight. Go for it.
Let's go for it. Let's see if we can. What number is Asher? We got number 12.
Number 12, Asher Gillum.
Dion, if you don't mind trying to find number 12 in our bench,
Yeah, get it on there, Dion.
as you're doing everything else.
You know, he's a great kid. I can't say he always makes up his bed, but he's a great kid.
Well, this is what I got from Asher, Dad, and then you can tell me
There he is.
how much he's maybe inflated some of this. But defensive midi. He is a short stick defensive midi, and he's been playing lacrosse for about 2 years, inspired by his 2 brothers, again, Silas and Titus, with number 77 and 33 on our team. His goals this year for lacrosse is just really to get better. He loves working with Coach Clark, wants to learn more about the lacrosse, about the ins and outs, the fundamentals, really likes being part of the team, and as I mentioned, really enjoys being developed by Coach Clark, and that's Clark Seaton.
Yeah, Clark, you know, we have a group of kids, and Asher's a part of that, kind of a developmental group, and Coach Clark works with them every day, and Titus, you know, keeps coming back and just says how Coach Clark is just a great guy, very patient with them. He actually, this week he was kind of worried. I think the bugs were bad, and Asher was saying that Coach Clark was making sure he had bug spray, and, you know, these coaches, you know, they're not just coaching, they're parenting a little bit, and Coach, of course, has had, you know, his son. It was you know, everything here, and then he has another son, of course, plays. But Coach Clark is such a great asset to the program.
Yeah, and he does a lot with loggerheads and sweetlax as well. So just to round this out, the Gilliam family is from Savannah, Georgia, moved here to Charleston about 2 years ago. His favorite sports player is Stetson Bennett.
Okay.
From UGA.
Right, go Dogs.
Quarterback, go Dogs. He grew up watching him, and he's looking for what to get out of this season. It's just more development in lacrosse, and hopes to be a starter someday like his brothers.
A little tussle, good. This is what we need.
Run.
We got the ground ball.
Just run.
This is when you just say wills, right?
Yeah. Get the space.
Good job. Finn's got it, number 21. Finn, the finisher. He's going to get it over here to Titus as we kind of get in this 4th quarter. Another 4th quarter to play, another 4th quarter to get better in all phases of the game. And I know the coaches are going to still keep coaching them. We got some younger coaches that are, of course, just a great asset to the program. And then, of course, Coach Harris, who's just a staple here. All right, so Silas Gillum comes down. He's got a little bit of a lane. He's going to look for it, spin it back there behind the cage. Kind of look, see if they get a top shot here. He's going to get it over to Titus. Titus is going to come over the middle. He's going to spin back around to the left. Going to keep looking, spin it. They're kind of looking to see if they can get anybody in the crease here open, but it's pretty congested down there. And then you come back out, kind of set it up. Titus has got it. He's got Shorty on him. He's going to shoot a little too much on that. Went over top, but we're going to retain possession. Silas Gillums has the ball. Spin it over to his brother. Tice is going to dodge here. He's looking to see if he's got anybody in there. He's going to spin it back around the cage. Spin it up there. Little fumble there from Silas. Looks like we're going to retain possession. He's going to get it back over here to Seaton. Well, we're getting shots, which is what we want, and we are retaining possession is what we want.
So Miller Seaton, number 13. We were just talking about Coach Clark Seaton. That is his boy, one of his boys.
This is good ball movement on our time. We're being paid. This is just great ability for us to just get better, as the season goes on. Silas Gillum, he's going to take it, and we're getting shots, and we're backing it up.
I like Silas working on his left, so unlike his brother, Titus is a lefty, Silas is a righty. Dominant, but they're pretty much ambidextrous when it comes to lacrosse.
Dion, it looks like we have a game after this. Is this correct? Someone else playing here?
It's definitely looking that way.
Yeah.
Got two crews here.
Yeah. Always something going on here at Oceanside.
Ball on the ground, and we got a truck coming down the field.
He's a big boy.
Number 14.
And
nice job, Reese.
Reese is not afraid to get in the middle of that.
That was a great check.
That was.
Body check.
Get in front of that, okay.
Reese, a member of multiple state championship football team, great football, high school athlete, and he was not afraid to look like he was starting to tackle there.
I want to see some more of the Reese slide these couple of games coming up. I mean, do that kind of slide right there, and it's going to make the attackmen think differently on their dodges.
Yeah, a lot of people were thinking about getting in front of that, but Reese was definitely he was willing. He was up for the challenge.
And then number 14's on the bench, helmet off, and I don't know if he's out of breath or hopefully not injured. Hopefully just needs some oxygen, some water. All right, let's get back to the game. So we're back on defense. Got Reese Meredith on the wing. They are swinging it around, force them down the alley. We got Logan Finley coming around. Number 5, Kip, playing some defense, holding them up. Yep. Great save.
Oh, great stop.
Jeb the Web.
I think we have a new goalie in there.
Oh, you're right. Didn't even pick up on that.
Number 8, I believe. We only had
Number
2
8.
goalies on roster.
Austin.
Yep, Austin
Gotta get it over.
Bexa, sophomore.
Just run. Timeout, maybe? Nope, that's time.
And Ponte Vedra's going to look to swing quick. They got number 22 on the lane. Didn't quite see him. He wants to take it himself. Another good save by Austin. It's 2 in a row. Nice look, too. Let's see if Logan can pick this up.
Ooh.
He pushed off before Logan had a chance to go for it. Didn't play the ball. That was the call there, so it's turnover.
That ended well for us.
All right, we are on offense. In a little playing action, number 18, Grayson Weiss.
Finn. Finn's got the ball. Finn Wagner, number 21. He's going to spin it around. Miller's coming in the game, number 13. Miller had a great shot last game. You know, he's got a really good step down shot, and we found him, you know, once or twice up there at the top of the key. And I tell you what, he continues to advance. He's got a bright future here at Oceanside. Still a young kid, of course, but a bright future here at Oceanside.
That was a good roll off by Silas. Saw the double team coming, spun it around the backside. Got the ball away before they were able to cause a turnover. Swing it back up to Miller.
About 5 minutes, 35 seconds. Silas is going to dodge. You're going to come around, kind of looking, little swim move. Keeps looking. Okay, boom. We'll take it.
Nice little jump shot, top left corner.
It's a good shot. And that is a hat trick for him. So 2 Gillum boys, little hat trick today. So 16-7, running clock coming on about 5 minutes. And I think that
So here we got Caden. Let's see what Caden can do on the faceoff here. Number 17 right up close to us. Guarding number 12. Wins the faceoff clean. Does Cole. King Cole dumbing down.
Oh, good try. That was a good look.
Yeah, at least he stopped it from going out of bounds. So good job, Titus. As you said, Joe, earlier, these possessions are important just for confidence. Keep playing, right? These game type situations, game time, as much time as you can get on the field, regardless of what the score is, where you are, you're going to pick up some value. You're going to pick up some fundamentals. You're going to pick up communication. Playing time with these boys is most important.
Yeah, as I tell my boys, and I think of the culture of Oceanside. Hey, what's the end goal? The end goal is a state championship, right? And so, in order to win a state championship, you got to get better. And so the end goal is not having a beautiful record or those kind of things. And we're not afraid to schedule talent, which Vedra is a great program. But at the end of the day, we want another state championship, and that involves getting better and playing high-end competition, which of course they are.
All right, Ponte Vedra's got the ball, number 13. Coming down, running into a double team. Now we've got, boy, we're just letting them go.
Boom.
Oh, my
Man.
God. I don't know if that was a penalty, though.
You know, that
Did he extend? Maybe he extended. Let's see. I got that on a replay.
I think just because of the nature of it, they're probably going to call it unnecessary. If this is college lacrosse, I would agree with you. I don't think that's a penalty, but
Reese is going to kind of take, I feel like last year, Sawyer
It
Arnold.
looked like
that
he
was
extended
kind of
his arms. A little hard to see on my little screen here, but.
the referees are discussing it. It looks like he's saying he used his shoulder. Looks like the conclusion is they are going to give him a penalty.
You usually when as you watch a good bit of lacrosse, you can tell the kids who played football, right? And Reese is one of those kids. Is you don't have to know much to watch the game to know that he's played football. Reese is a great young man.
We're short 2? Or why do we have 2 guys knee? Okay.
Everybody's taking a knee.
So the referee called. He said he raised his elbow and got him up high. I don't know what the replay showed, but we play on. We are man down. I think there's a question of who the penalty is on here. So waiting to get the referee's clarification.
Doesn't look like it's on Reese somehow.
Oh, Reese coming back in.
Reese is like, all righty.
All right, we're under 2 minutes to play. Whipping the ball around some more.
Good
Nice
stop.
That is a third great save here in just the last couple of minutes. So Logan taking it over to CJ. He's got some room to run. Gets it in the middle. Nice little pass to, is that?
Owen.
Owen, yeah.
Owen, yep. Getting triple teamed.
Tough. Got to get the ball out
Good
of
job
hand,
getting
find
the ball.
somebody.
Got to
Owen's
get rid of it.
Owen's tough. It's a hustler.
Another football player.
Yeah, right.
We called timeout. Only one referee heard it. So Black's got timeout. We retain possession. Got a minute 19 left in the game here. Hey, coaches are still engaged. Whether it's minute 19 or 5 seconds left, we're going to be engaged. We're going to be calling timeout. But that triple team can't happen. Number one.
Okay. So the team that's taking the field now is playing Chapman. This is the Dragons out of South Lake Carroll.
Okay.
That we'll be playing on Tuesday.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So Chapman came down from Columbia. I guess South Lake didn't want to travel up to Columbia, so they had him come down here to play. So get to scout the team on Tuesday if you guys want to stick around.
One of the great things about Charleston is everybody is willing to come here and play, which we are very thankful for.
Yeah, the facilities have really improved over the last couple of years as well. We just got the new stadium, seating, bleachers, a lot of investment from the school in making this a top-notch facility.
More to come.
We're going to get a bigger press box, maybe some air conditioning.
There is actually air conditioning in there.
Is there?
Yeah, I tried setting the camera up in there. It just won't work, so here we are. We can have a camera operator here and everyone else. We can go downstairs. Just got to find a camera operator.
Well, we may experience a little, maybe some remote on-field camera, maybe some microphone as we get a little bit more used to this. But back to the game. Titus running it up, getting it crossing field. Sure looks like he's going to try to get a touch himself. He does. And we got just over a minute remaining.
A minute left in this game.
And we got an offside penalty on Ponte Vedra.
58 seconds left.
I'm not sure that's going to matter.
So the Land Sharks are going to go to 2 and 4, and
they had 8 on the field, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah. 1, 2.
8 with the goalie.
Yep.
So the Land Sharks are going to go to 2 to 4 on the season, and Ponte Vedra is going to go to 11 and 1. And we've got, this week, of course, it was a little quiet on the lacrosse front, so good to have more games this week.
That was a nice catch in the crease there. Just didn't quite hold on to it.
See if we can get one at the buzzer.
Boom. Good shot.
Well, 9-point game.
And it looks like we're going to come down to the conclusion. 2-1 in the buzzer.
Well, I think the takeaways is that, this is a team that's got a bright future and is going to continue to improve this year. I think that they hustled. I think there's things, obviously, that any team can kind of take away to improve. I think ground balls and those kind of things are still, those kind of missing ingredients. But I think Coach Harris is going to continue to do what he does, which is motivate and get the team to advance. And they've got another great opportunities to do it next week.
Yeah, you got to, you can only practice against your ones-on-ones so much to get better. And a lot of these out-of-state games are basically, you can take them as practice. They still count against record. The way the league does the standings and the rankings is strength of schedule. It's not based on region play, so to say, like it is some other sports. So you just keep getting better. I liked seeing Austin in goal. That was actually pretty nice to see.
Yeah.
Jeb's been doing great, but you always need a backup at every position. So I thought that was nice. So we got a busy week next week with 3 games, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. We got a St. Patrick's game on Tuesday. So make sure you bring your Irish whiskey we can do shots at every every goal. I'm just kidding. But
yeah, we got a number of games. I want to say it's like 8 games in the next 17 days. And, you said you can only practice against yourself so much. And as a coach, if any of us have coached before, we always want to play better competition. That's how you get better.
Yeah.
Winning 22-0, it doesn't do the players much good. And Coach Tom Harris has been at this long enough, and it's proven methodology given last year, right? We played a number of very high caliber teams. A number of them you could have said were coming in maybe better than us, but we showed our worth, and at the end of the day, won a state championship. So I know that's the same formula he's shooting for here.
Yeah, and not getting too far ahead of ourselves, but next season we're going to be in the same division as Beckham. So we got to get better. And all these games will just get all these boys better. More time on the field is against top-notch talent only gets you better.
I want to wish our guest Ponte Vedra High safe travels as they go back. Appreciate them making the trip. And thank you. And hopefully they had a good weekend in Charleston.
Yep, girls end up down there in a couple of weeks to visit them, to play them. So
I think they are on spring break next week. I noticed in their schedule they had about a 10-day break. So maybe they're going to be hanging in Charleston for a couple more days while all of the golf tournament and the Players' Championship wraps up and clears out of town.
Cool. Well, I think that does it from here. I'm Neon Dion Welch. We got
Mark Johnson.
Joe Gillum, Chaps.
Peace out.